Alright folks, we are going to try to be back in Atom, get some stuff advanced on some of these. Looks like we have a left tackle out, our right guard is hurt, and we're still without Niblet. But we're going to try and get it rolling. We get Auburn. May have to take some breaks, I'm not sure. We'll just kind of have to see how it goes. But I wanted to try and do something. And if this can go okay, then we'll try and play our other game. And that one's going to be more.
Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Fresno State Bulldogs.
We'll see how long
Sports College Football,
we can
I'm
make
Reese
it.
Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Fresno State's offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance, so I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Looking to pass, it's Coleman Hope. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Max going for the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels.
Turning it on! And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they pick up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making checks. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. He'll pull it down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
From the shotgun, the inside give. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They'll try to run for it. Breaks into the open. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. Finds a spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Wide receiver comes in motion. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Hauls it in. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot work in the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
That last completion still leaving them with a 3rd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
And that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
The RPO fire complete to the left. Touchdown, Fresno State. A great catch and run for 6. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Yeah, it was a grinder.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Good to see what our defense does now.
So here comes the Auburn offense. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Able to run it out to the 28 on the last one. It's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Still running at the 40. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Might as well give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Pass the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Excellent pass by the back on the option. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
And the PAT makes it 14-6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Pretty frustrating because obviously
on the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. This offense needs to put together a scoring drive to keep up, trailing 14-6. Looking for room, it's smothered. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Throw it a lot. I don't love how long it takes just to walk up to the line.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game, they pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
See how he's got the right tackle wanting to block this safety? And not this fast defensive lineman?
Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
It's very frustrating.
Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense.
I don't know how to fix that. Because there's no reason that he should be left unblocked. And that he should be going through the safety who's 12, 15, 12.
And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Trying to figure out how to get it.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown.
Yeah.
Now the play fake. He'll take a shot. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Quick strike complete. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Fresno State right back to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Got his man quickly. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down.
When offenses get first downs like this, and they move the sticks, and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. He's got it on the move. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. When you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
They'll move the wide receiver. He'll set up to throw. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
It's too fast for us.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
I mean, they're that fast because they're not that good of a team overall.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with this slot receiver running these drag routes. You can't lose him. If he catches it on the other side and turns up the sideline, he can take it to the house.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Gets it to him on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the RPO complete. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Might be changing the route. Back to pass, it's Coleman Hope. Going for it all. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Perhaps their punter is injured. Perhaps they don't like to punt. Perhaps they hold an inherent bias against kicking the ball to the other team. Whatever the reason, they'll go for it on 4th and a country mile.
It's unfortunate that sack was detrimental.
So here comes the Auburn offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line.
Challenge
He'll keep it himself. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Looking to throw at Simmons. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, but I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
We're just like not blocking.
Wants to go up top.
Oh no! What are we doing? Big money.
A dozen of them. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Auburn! The defense putting points on the board.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Fresno State, 12. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
To throw, it's Coleman Hope. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Great place to start for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Going to take a shot on second and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. They want to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And despite the missed field goal, guys, there's a bright side. They're still up by 16. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Fresno. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Valley Children's Stadium.
Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Powers through the defender.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great...
Turning it on! They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Auburn lines up quickly.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
The thing I like like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The give to the tailback. Got the first down and more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Breaks into the open. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Coleman Hope. He's got him. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw again. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Cheap shot.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Right on target this time. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt, first half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And the point after is good. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Running back searching for a hole. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback on the keeper. Picks up the first down, still moving. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Auburn to the line in a hurry. And those are some serious wheels for this Tiger quarterback. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in.
It's a fumble on the play. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover.
Magically pops up.
Oh, man, and for the defense, you're just like, dang it. If that would have just stayed in bound for a second longer, we could have got the ball, maybe made some momentum, something happened, but the offense definitely dodged the bullet on that.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And I'm not surprised they went to him again. Hey, he's already had 2 rushing touchdowns. He's had some success and been physical. But how about the defense? Ready for him? I guess they've learned their lesson, right? They've already given up 2. They weren't giving up a 3rd.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back into 10. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. No good. After the failed field goal attempt, still a 12-point game.
Sorry, everybody on the team part. So we're gonna go take them out.
These are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Smith dropping to pass.
I'm trying to man us like crazy out here.
And this defense's head is
I'm getting
spinning.
out of
He
that
gets
so we
it
can
down
try
to
to
the
run the ball a
27.
little bit more.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone
I
at
hope
the
he
20.
plays like this in real life.
Fresno State right back to the line.
Something serious.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Gets it out quickly.
Keep cheating.
He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defense denying a big play as we played 3 quarters. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the
touchdown, Fresno State. And the comeback is on.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
Doing what it's got to do. We're having to go more up tempo.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Auburn offense. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here.
I think we were able to give our defense a little bit of a break. That should help.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake.
Oh, yeah.
And it's intercepted. Huge 4th quarter play for this defense. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
Right to us.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Smith wants to throw. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Here they're trying to get to the edge. And there was nowhere to go, just stopping his tracks in the backfield.
Block that play.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Fresno State right back to the line. Trying to get it to the marker. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Fresno State! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Great example of complementary football there. First, the defense comes away with the takeaway, and then offensively, you go to the ground game, being physical at the point of attack, running it in for a touchdown, and now you have the lead with not a lot of time left. They've now put all the pressure back on their opponent.
Into the end zone, the 2-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal.
And I think you hear about this chart all the time, when to go for 2, when not to go for 2. Smart decision. Second half, being up by 1 doesn't help. Getting that 2-point conversion, that's a big deal. Now this offense up by a field goal.
Giving ourselves an opportunity to be in this game here.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
It switched me to a player.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Auburn going to work with another first down. Running the red zone. It's Brown. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
I don't know. They've always
to the air.
had that.
It's Simmons.
They've always had it on
He's
the
got it
helmet.
on the run. That
And it's
completion
green.
will take it inside the 4, and the
You have to look
offense
it
is
up. I don't know
threatening.
the history behind it.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to
There
work
is
with a
something
first
to
and
it.
goal.
I just don't know what it is. Exactly.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Fires to the end
They
zone.
just can't defend long enough to
Touchdown,
make it
Auburn.
any pressure.
And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
They blocked it well.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
Come back down. Score again.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field.
Get out here and run this.
Bunch formation for these receivers.
They should be easy right here.
On the ground, it's Robinson. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Fresno State right back to the line.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. There's 2-3.
Turning it on. Oh, he just handled
had
it
to be
poorly, and
down
it's a
there.
fumble.
No way he
Defense
was
trying to take it back. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Now on first down from the 30. The offense changing the play.
This should be here. Nope.
Tossed to
They're
the
just going
outside.
to let that guy
That
every
is
time.
a big win for
Regardless
this
that he's nowhere
defense as
near
they
the
were
play,
right there as soon
they're
as he
going to
got
let
the
him
ball.
make that play. Like,
That
we have
defender
blockers
reacted
there.
immediately when he saw the play and just set
outcome.
his hair on fire toward the ball carrier.
And you got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake to a toss. It's pitching on the outside, trying to get to the wide side of the field. Great job by the defense. You got to set those edges by the defensive end, and everybody fly to the football.
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulldogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Rides the back on the option to give. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. The defense coming out to protect the lead, but this offense still has plenty of time. Likely their final drive. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Third and short now from their own 48. Gets it out fast. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll sneak it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Smith dropping to pass. Quickly complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Watkins. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. Fresno State right back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating the ball down the field. He wants to change this route. From the red zone, looking for a space. Grabbed in the middle. It's Watkins. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
I mean, absolutely immediate on that.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. I'm sure these guys on offense dreamed of this situation. Big stage, time winding down, desperately needing a score. Well, now they can make those dreams reality. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they've got the lead in the final minute. I
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Yeah, maybe.
He'll
I
take
mean,
a
I'll
knee.
be able
It's
to
a
burn more
touchback
clock.
save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. And if you list the priorities here, Jesse, first thing, get your kicker into his comfort zone.
It's a balance here between being conservative and being aggressive. You know that a field goal obviously puts you in a position to win this game, but, David, I don't hate being aggressive here either.
No, I'm going to be aggressive. I'm not leaving it up to my kicker if I have a choice. I trust my offense. I make the plays I know I can make. I watch the clock, but I stay aggressive.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to throw. It's Simmons. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Got his man downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with.
Oh, let's go.
Got it behind the line. It's Brown. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
They try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Didn't have much of a choice. Just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down.
That's a big stop for this defense, and more importantly now, it puts them in a huge position. I want to use that clock as my friend. I got to take away the sidelines. I can't give up a big play and let them get a sideline and then sneak that field goal unit on. Got to make sure I understand where that yard is to get to where they want to kick the field goal.
Fires deep toward the end zone.
Oh,
and that
wow.
is interception.
What a play by 21, dude.
The
Holy
defense
shit.
making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Yeah, we'll need that bitch.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime. But it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College
He had a
Football.
good game. Jelani had a solid game. Belgium couldn't do a whole lot because they were just not letting him get off the line of scrimmage. But big win. That definitely helps. And I think we will advance forward. This week, looks like we were able to get a center, able to get a running back, so that's cool. I don't know how this dude can bitch about playing time when he's our starter, but it's whatever. We have USC rolling into town, so that'll be Pretty decent challenge there. See all they've lost to, because it doesn't look like they're having that good of a season. So we don't even get a whole lot of reward for it. They've lost to Duke, Oregon, Florida, Notre Dame, Oklahoma State. So they're just taking it on the chin. Yeah. Let's see. Looks like Kordovich is in the lead for the Heisman as tight end. I'm gonna take a second to walk around for a minute because my back and neck is killing me. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to play this USC game because it's pretty important that I do. I'm on the fence on how if I want to play the LSU game in the other dynasty yet. Actually, let's just go take a look. Because I'm sure I'm holding everybody up. Yeah, I'm the last one, so I'll play this. I'll go ahead and play this game. I think we're fine. Let's go back and look at my depth chart real quick. Yeah, I think we're fine. We'll go ahead and play this game. Just give me 1 second. I need to walk for a second. Alright. Able to move for a minute. Tell you what, don't hit cars head on. That's my word of wisdom for today. Avoid that if you can. We couldn't avoid it. We got hoed a little bit. A lot of bit, but there's nothing we can do about it. But if you can avoid it, I recommend avoiding it. Because this shit blows. Alright. Quarterback isn't crazy. Our running backs are fast. That dude's a redshirt freshman. That's a 99 speed. My God. But their overalls aren't crazy. The receiving room is solid. I bet he'll be something serious. I want to say he was nasty last year. I'm sure he's good as shit. Tight end looks quality. Yeah, offensive line isn't crazy. That dude is crazy. Yeah, this doesn't make me feel great. He looks solid. This guy's from yeah, I came in second going after him. Yeah. Oof, oof, oof. Rough. We drew the short end of the stick going against this linebacker room. My God. Holy cannoli. Well, this may be awful. Golly. We'll see. We're going to try and get this one in. I want to look at as little yellow as possible because I do not like their yellow. And I think we'll just, you know what? We're gonna chrome it out. Alright, this is, even though my freaking burn is itchier than the motherfucker.
A top 25 flash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome everyone to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Arkansas State Red Wolves taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the LSU Tigers. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
So, we've got a work cut out for us, that's for sure. Statement.
LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Red Wolves offense will have first crack at this one. Going to the ground. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here's why this was so much fun.
I'm not sure what's going on with that, but Let's jump in a party. See if that does anything. Let me know if it doesn't.
It's early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams...
Breaks into the open. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to...
There he goes. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Wolves have this offense.
I'll go to settings real quick and see if I can turn. Thank you.
Menu narration option is set to off. Yeah, they're pretty geeky. That's for show. I forgot what play I picked. Okay.
To the air, it's Irwin.
I don't know how 93 is sitting out there doing that, but okay.
And they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on third down, forcing the incompletion.
And off to the gun.
Be pretty frustrated if we can't run the ball at all today. Because we have quality offensive line. I'm fine with the fact that we got good players, but we have good players as well. So, I just want it to make sense.
You got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now. They've got the defense on their feet.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Firing to the right. They'll get it down to the 8.
And I think we have some sturdy receivers this year who can make tough catches. Big, tall, tight end. I think we just got size kind of across the board in our pass catching run. Great drive to start. Definitely, well, I've never seen that happen, but we just had a PAT blocked. That's a first for me. So here it's just going to be like that. Alright. Time to see what we got out here.
Jesse, I gotta mess it up somehow. And you just have to take calculated risks. Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup,
do not tackle him forward.
deep down the field to and the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When to the run like this, obviously, you give up some plays in the pass.
Yeah, it's fine, but it's, I'm a little irritated that we had a PAT blocked. Man, I saw that play happening and he still didn't put across my face. I see some different stuff with our defense and what capabilities we have. Okay. There you go, 2-4. I'm going to make a play. So it doesn't like he's willing to run it. I think we'll be able to do some different things defensively this year that we may not have been able to historically. I don't know that for certain, but we're going to see. There you go, big fella. There you go, big fella. And for reasons I don't understand, apparently, my best corner is already hurt and tired, which doesn't really make sense to me because he's pretty freaking elite. There we go. I will say, I think more so than anything this year, if I was saying, okay, what do you think is different about your team or what improvements, what areas do you think you like the team? I think our defense should be pretty solid this year, and I think our offensive line should be better because we had some returning guys, and then we also had some guys who transferred in who looked to be quality. Yeah, see, linebackers are going to be problematic. I think they're going to let me change the play, but however. Yeah, that's incredible that that D-line can get down the field that quickly. I have a pretty decent speed quarterback. He can scoot a little bit. They can do all they want. We will see how this goes. Block. There we go. slow this fast defense down by making it think.
No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it.
You know, safety on a big back. I think he's a pretty decent sized back. I like my chances just because you're going to come up and make that play. Really?
Especially nowadays when running backs being so good. You know they're going to catch you. There's so many ways to use
And we are running the ball pretty solid.
Let them break tackles. Let them make plays.
So I am pumped to see that. I didn't like that in my season. Pretty balanced so far. So one hit on our tight end looks to be all he can handle.
Behind the change now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Irwin.
52 stepped the ball up and made a play. Yeah, he got popped. I don't like him having to get out there and do that, but I have to. I'm going to slow him down, man. Yeah. Serious.
Just keep it himself. He took the latter option. Doesn't matter. That was the right decision on that play to keep this drive alive. Great job.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
I'm very content. Taking our time on this drive.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They go to the ground. Out to the end zone.
That's a speed burst there up the middle. Make a play. I wouldn't call this chasing points, really. We're just going to try and get our points back.
It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
They'll line up to go for two.
Left it stalking. Got it to one of our transfers, that receiver. So definitely a quality drive. Irwin being faster and more athletic this year is definitely a plus for this team, especially since we lost Gage in the transfer portal. I'm pretty disappointed about that.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding my defense is not
Wrong.
I know offensively, they're going to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that conversion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the wideout. He'll go to work in the air on second down. Got his man on the right.
Stop big sticking. I'm just nuts.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter of space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Unloads to the right.
Ball over.
We know this guy is special.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's big. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
They dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Gonna look downfield again.
Some of these passes look or something like that.
The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100% zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Trying to set up the screen.
I recognize it really wants to put it that way.
It's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can move it on that field and get the 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Flips it out.
Very good tackle.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Making a long down field.
Completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to bring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Yeah, baby. And the daddy.
Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback.
I think we do have some pretty speedy, athletic
success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Now,
defenders
a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that
on the
earlier
edges
sack.
this year and some of our pass
Third and long, he checked out with the
rush stuff.
Goes it in, it's big. He is denied.
So I'm pretty pumped about that. I think that will help our team out a little bit. Because we've had big, strong, physical guys. Stop the run for sure. Not in the 2. Freaking baseline a little bit.
That's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out.
Get a timeout here. Just I want to be in that. formation, but beautiful. Some good burst right there. I'm on the back here. I'm not in a crazy hurry because I think I need to be. Get some good, solid run plays. Move the ball down the field a little bit. And just kind of see what we have, you know. He was able to clear, and yeah, he is so big, he's so fast. He had a great game for us last time. He's going to end up probably being the surprise player of the year to me. Who, you know, kind of comes out of woodwork and really does some stuff for us. Because he just has, he's kind of surprising a little bit. He came to us, and I want to say, if I went back and looked through the records, because I have all the stuff saved on my YouTube. I would be willing to bet, I'm almost positive actually, that he came to us as some sort of big physical receiver, because I moved him to tight end and redshirted him, and he kind of sat over there because that's, you know, an area we do pretty well in, so we didn't need as much help there immediately. And when he first got to us, I didn't feel like he could play for us at receiver. But then, you know, we got some people in, some things changed, whatever, things happen, and he sat, and, you know, he got better, he upgraded some stuff over the year, and to make a long story short, we wanted to see, okay, well, you know, where's he at? If we had to move him back to receiver, how would that look? And so we did that. We moved him back to receiver, or we took a look at it, and lo and behold, it said he was coming back as a speedster with his size, and he is pretty fast. And I can't remember if he could get fast before, or, you know, if that was a change. I don't know. I can't remember everything with it, but he's been a surprise, man. I think he's got a lot of talent. I think he's very quick, he's big, he can catch really well, he's got a great frame, and so I think he's a mismatch problem in a lot of ways, kind of like our tight ends, but he's faster, and he's got better stuff going for him. So, I don't know, we'll see, you know, time will tell. Obviously it's very early on, but it does appear that we have us a guy who can play some football for us. I don't know, we'll see if we can get a return and some stuff. I don't want them to run the clock out and take a field goal. It's a long one. Oh, he sneaks it in.
In the booth, man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right.
And with their speed side to side, I doubt this play will work very well. Well, we'll try and see because we got our fast guy back here. They are doing very, very quick. It appears.
But make sure I don't make that mistake.
What you mean by that, big dog?
Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. They'll run it from the gun.
Oh, I chose the wrong side.
Making the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play. And the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
We'll see.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Dropping back, it's Irwin.
They don't like you to step up in the pocket, dude. I've decided that. They punish you for pressing R2, and they punish you for stepping up in the pocket, which is like the thing you're supposed to do, is step up in the pocket. So, I don't know. Overall, quality first half on the road. A tough environment. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying he's the only guy that can play. I'm really impressed with him and how he's come along since he's come to us, because I'm pretty sure we got him right out of high school too. So I think he's an Archie State guy through and through. But no, I think we have quality guys across the team for the most part. I'm liking what I see so far. I mean, I'd like to see some other stuff come together a little bit more in some areas, but I definitely feel positive about our first half, and so we'll see how the second half starts, and we'll kind of go from there. You know?
When you're facing a deficit like this when you start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half is the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play.
So I'm trying to get it to their backs a little bit
here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Wide receiver going in motion. Takes a handoff. It's Montgomery.
Wow. That's incredible that he broke off that tackle because he got hit in the backfield. And that's that freshman who's fast as crap. You'd think he would struggle though. Like he's an East-West playmaker, and he's a freshman. He's super fast, so you would think like strength and back break tackle would be low, but we're going to shoot the gap right there. I think our linebacking room has taken a step forward this year. So that's a group that will make a difference, I think.
But just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Second down, he'll throw it. Just a short
Wow, he can speed across. Like it looked like we had the angle, and maybe one just took a bad angle right there. I'm not sure.
Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The amount of broken tackles they seem to get.
Close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
To the air on second down. He's close to the first down. They're going to mark him just a little short.
It's not problem to take him Away.
On the in route, did you see the velocity on that throw?
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with the big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they could break on these passes and maybe pick one up. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Planning. And we can't make a play. They just let them out. They're fighting, scrapping and clawing, and just can't get there.
Really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw.
Alright, so they kind of got what they wanted on that drive. They wanted to really stop them. So we'll have to see what our offense they can come out and do.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Yeah, I mean, they have talent on their team. It's just a little irritating some of the stuff that worked on that drive. And some of the things that didn't work for us defensively. It'll be alright. Good run. Start the drive.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every time. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up the short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available on 2nd down.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeover. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Working the middle, it's complete.
Good catch by him.
Down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Offense gets.
I think our tight end is hurt now. No? We just significant play.
The give on the inside. Down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down.
I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off.
I'm trying to win it, but I think he takes this game just because there's no reason to wear him out. We have other backs who we are a little thinner in the running back room. I'm accustomed to some guys. Yeah, I gotta get drafted. We're always happy about that. But I gotta leave our program. Good one. I was not anticipating that. So.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter,
Definitely
you want to keep it. You got to
so.
believe the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense
okay.
call these run plays back to back. They're trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Throws and fires it complete to the right.
And that's
Down
our
to the 10-yard line.
guy out there.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 2nd down. Remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll run it from the gun.
I could have thrown it, but I didn't. Excited with what young people are Wow, he just shrugged that off and kept going. What a run. The boys. So good solid drive, man. Did what it needed to do. May have to pause here for a minute because I'm hurt like a son of a bitch. My feet are starting to tingle. Yeah, give me 1 second. We're back. Get through this game.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down.
Yeah, tries that elbow blocking. Defensive front at times, especially Pat.
Flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. This guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
From the gun. Give on the inside.
Trying to break 15 tackles on that play. MAKEOUT, a freshman.
It's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It's just so what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
I don't know what the defense can do on that one, guys. With this tight end size, it's really difficult to defend on these crossing patterns as he gets downfield.
Get them up.
Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Davis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that first down marker.
Gimpy.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get the first through the air. Using the quick game.
These slants are so hard to defend. Wells receiver catches it. He's catching it going so fast. You can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5.
apologize for the intermission. Realized he's back in, and that's not what we want. If he's hurt that bad, then sit down. So we're up 11 going into the fourth. They're kind of slinging it a good bit on us. We're having to be smart about putting our drives together. We're just going to have to keep being intelligent about the play calls. Knew where we wanted to go with the football, wouldn't let us throw it somehow. This incredibly fast team. Continue to be incredibly fast. Very disappointed with how that just happened to us. Continue to work. Hopefully that doesn't come to bite us in the butt. I would have loved to go for it, but with the way we're letting some of these plays develop right now, I feel like that's a smart move.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
It's got to be a hold if he's, if I'm running up and he grabs me by the shoulder pads. My God.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching close routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
There's some pass rush there. That's a nice immediate get there. Beat our defenders.
DBs and linebackers are playing zone, playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball and try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they
get right there to him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Let's just slip right through
Got me about to pick him at the Rocky.
after the rare drop from this dude. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight.
Perfect course on that.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his block. Guys, we'll see if this Red Bulls offense can get moving. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around.
They're starting to sit back a little bit more in the zone.
How about this offense, man? You gotta love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with it.
Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Irwin. He'll take the deep shot.
Boy, I'm so sick of watching guys jump up for balls that they should just run right underneath.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this defense was going to try to be aggressive. They're going to need better pass from the back end for this defense.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Get him on the ground as soon as he gets him. No reason for it. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Bringing the heat.
Trying to give our guy time. That was a huge catch. Trying to give our guy time to get across. Just couldn't get it. If he blocked this, it's going to be a touchdown.
They got him there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Got enough for the first and still going. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind
Well, I mean, it'd just be nice if they'd stop making guys jump up for passes when they really shouldn't. I mean, it's constant, man. Like, come on, just run under the ball. You wouldn't jump for that. And there you go. They'd run a lot still. Alright, we're up 14, so we will go ahead and go up 15, so that way they would have to at least convert 1 2-point conversion.
Very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man.
Which they may be able to do, but
Do what they do, and they take the two-score
prove it.
lead in the fourth quarter.
I'm not going to make it easy on you and let you do two up, get away with not having to at least do one. I think we're going to hop back in nickel, because that seems to be giving us the most help and back them off. They're wanting to do these long progression routes and stuff, I feel like, so. Oh, short stuff right out the gate.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages. They're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field.
I'm starting to get irritated with how well these running backs are chipping. It's truly incredible. Come here, baby. Boy, he is quick. Man, he is fast.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field.
All right, 19, make a play. There you go. There it is. There it is. There it is. That is a play right there, bud.
It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
This one. I like this one a lot.
Arkansas State ready to go back to
No, I don't know if I like it as much this time, but I like it.
They'll keep
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Irwin.
Big receiver there.
I'll
take a bit of a shot, but it's okay.
To save as much time as possible for their offense. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big foul.
There's Chosen. Look at him. backup formation. I've had it in here and we hadn't used it much, but I like it.
And the Red Wolves with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got it. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
These situations are preached so much in college.
I'll tell you what, one thing about Boyce though that cracks me up, that boy runs straight up and down.
Trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
The Red Wolves with the 1st and 10. Takes this handoff and headed to the right.
They're run blocking. There are holes, and we have good vision, and we're getting in the hole, and we're making a play.
Landmark moment, guys, to win a top 10 showdown this early in the season.
Yeah, and just proving why I'm the high-ranked team, right? Like proving my ranking, building my case throughout this season. This is a great one to put on the ledger. This will be one that the playoff committee will be looking on down the road. A big top 10 win early in the season.
David, I think they're also serving notice to the rest of the teams on their schedule. I mean, they're watching this game right now early in the year, and they're saying, man, these dudes run the football. We better buckle up and play these guys.
That's my big touchdown if we block it. Could pass that probably, but
The terrain gets rough this game.
there comes that speed off the edge there.
And I think on that 3rd down and short ball, I honestly think that they thought it was going to be a 4th down situation. Now it's 4th and 2. I think this offense was ready for this opportunity, and I think they're going to go for it right here.
This crowd busting the decibel.
Go for it, go on out. And we'll let it kick all the way down now. That is the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life of how they let that defense just play that. It's okay. It's fine, honestly. Yeah, that's fine.
Technically got a shot. I know it's not great, David, but let's see these guys fight to the end.
It's not great, but keep fighting, keep spinning that pill around. Use every second on this clock to try to get this game as close as you can.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. In this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run yourself.
Now facing 2nd and 10 from their own one and hoping to avoid a disaster. From his end, a lot of room to throw downfield.
I'll hit on him. I was there.
I think at this time, you just have to throw caution to the wind. You're down by a lot. You're deep in your own end late, so you're just going to be throwing it. The defense knows it. They're pinning their ears back. You're going to have to get rid of it early. Someone is going to have to step up and make a play. That's going to have to happen a couple of different times if you're going to win this game.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Shoots it to the left.
After all that, I don't complete that pass. I don't think they did that well. Behind the clock runner. It always runs on us. These motherfuckers are gonna get a.
Pressure coming. He's taking a deep shot late in the
Nope, they won't throw no pick.
Going the other way, and he's got room. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the 4th.
Well, it was a good game overall. I'm very happy with the outcome, obviously. Thanks, appreciate it. I thought they were a good team. some things we've tried to work on and get better at. I thought we were. I think one of the biggest takeaways from this game, he was very efficient. We had to throw a lot underneath because of how quick they were and work the middle of the field a lot. We had one big flat pass outside the numbers. This one right here. Again, why is he jumping? Why are we throwing, you know, he has pretty good passing. And there's no reason. And it was a green ball, it was out in front, you know, whatever. No split hairs, but we did complete some balls outside. We completed some in the middle of the field. We ran for 287, which I think is just incredibly impressive and held them to 10 rushing yards. Now, obviously, that's a lot of sack yardage in there, I think. With the way we pressured, we were +2 on the turnover margin, which is nice. Yeah, he was very efficient. He did what he was supposed to, and he ran the ball pretty well too. I mean, I wouldn't say I think we gave up sacks like we did. Every running back had a run of 20+ yards. I thought the running backs were explosive, and I thought the offensive line blocked really well. Hendigas was out last game. He got hurt pretty early on and wasn't able to come back in. He played really well. Chosen stepped up when he got a chance to play. Walker caught it. Terrell caught a couple. And Waller had that big one. He's the one that I'm really just impressed with. He got nicked up early on, which kind of made him less effective than he was in the first game. He got nicked up early on, so, and it's weird because he's a strong, physical tight end. So I don't know what to make of that. Lots of pancakes and no sacks. I love to see that, especially against a team like that. Very positive. I don't love that secondary guys are leading the team in tackles, but it is what it is. The linebacker played well. It's a good team. Multiple guys had sacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different players had a sack, which I think is pretty neat. We rotated a lot of folks and ran a lot of different defensive formations, I thought. Yeah, that's good. The punt worked out for us pretty well. He got a little dinged up, so he wasn't able to be quite as effective as he normally is. But overall, it's a huge win to go into LSU and beat them on the road at night. Everybody's readied up, so I will go ahead and advance it. So we're 2-0 with, like, as we've addressed at nauseum, probably the hardest out of conference schedule we've had yet. Because we're about to host, or we're about to go on the road to Tennessee as well. So, oh God, they shot us up to #1. I guess that win last week helped us out a lot. And then we're on a bye, so I'd imagine if they beat UCLA, which I think they will, they'll jump us again. But Troy and Southern Miss keep climbing, which is great. And I don't know, did he get any votes? It doesn't look like so. Yeah, Lieutenant Reed still not being, wow, the coaches poll, interesting for all of us. Media likes the Sun Belt, the Fun Belt, if you will. Coaches should. Yeah, they don't seem to like us as much. We're all back in their poll. Yeah. And it looks like right now our offense is lagging, which is new. We have only played 2 games, so they're averaging 500 yards, so not too bad. I mean, I'd say we're in the top 25. Yeah, so I mean, it could be worse. We've really ran the ball well, which is nice. I think we're running the ball considerably better than last year. So that's a positive right out the game. We're not throwing it. Apparently, we're not throwing it before it's a day. Oh, they getting played more. Okay, so we're not throwing it too bad. Actually, yeah, no, we aren't throwing it well. I don't know, we really haven't had to because we ran the ball pretty effectively. So we'll see. I mean, I'm sure we'll start having to sling it. I mean, I'm definitely not opposed to slinging it. So we'll just have to see how the season progresses. But I like our team so far. Yeah, we're gonna have to beef up them throwing numbers. I know. Because I want him back for one more year. I don't know if we'll get him back for one more year. I'm hoping we'll be able to persuade him to come back. What's he upset about? Playing time. Dude, you're a senior. I can't. May play a little more here shortly, but right now I'm hurting pretty good, so I'm probably going to get off for a little bit and see if I can eat something and maybe take some medicine here in a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. We got a lot of games starting up here, and so they kind of slow it down on the weekends, which is funny to me. Like when people can actually watch, they're slowed up with how many they play throughout the day. But yeah, I'm not upset about it because it's still a lot of games, but it's just kind of funny to me. But yeah, I'll if anybody else decides to play, I'll definitely be watching, and like I said, maybe I'll get to play. Again, I'm just having, I need to get in a different position in a different chair for a little while. So, you want me to pick up some food? No, I think my dad might be making a steaks here this evening. So I think I'm good on some food, man. I appreciate it though. Maybe tomorrow. Because I talked to Coleman about maybe coming to watch some games tomorrow. Because I been having to ride in a car to the hospital and stuff, and that shit's been miserable. Cause like every bump or turn hurts like a sumbitch. So I don't know if you and him want to get some food around lunch and like come over, or like when the noon game tips off, and we can watch games up here and stuff, and put if there's a race on, I have the other TV on the side too that we could have that on as well, and still have the games up and everything. So, so you want to just come some? I'd love for you to come tonight and tomorrow, but I don't know if you want to drive both days. That plan is fine with me. We can do lunch. Yeah. I just didn't know if you wanted to drive both days. I would love to hang out both days, but I also understand the drive, and it's not a big deal. So, and you may want to play your game and stuff too. So, totally up to you on that part. I'm flexible. I ain't going nowhere. So I'll be here. So you just let me know what you're thinking, what you're feeling. And we can rock and roll. And let me know what you're thinking. If you want to just wait and do tomorrow, or if you want to come today. Either way, I'm down. I'll be here. Okay, I'll text you in a little while then and figure it out. Sounds great, brother. Sounds great. Y'all be careful, and I'll see you on the next. I have another game in both dynasties, so I may try and play again tonight.